Day 285. Let's wait for a change. I normally go the other direction, up the hill. And I haven't been this way for a few months, to be fair. I quite enjoy the other way because there's some nice fields to go past. But then I used to come this way quite a lot as well. Anyway, happy days. Happy days. Hello, Mentor Joe. How are you doing? Excuse me. I'm hoping it's not going to rain. It's not forecast rain till later, but it does look quite like it could. So I haven't got a rain jacket. I'm just in my little body warmers gilet thing. Happy days. Am I a builder? No. No. I work in lawn care in people's gardens. Try and make people's grass look nice. Putting fertiliser and weed killer on. That's basically what I do. Back to work tomorrow. The kids have been off 6 weeks, school holidays, and today's a teacher's training day. Oh, look at this. This needs sorting, doesn't it, this one? Hi, bro. Yvonne. Oh, that needs sorting. Maybe I should offer to do it. Wow. That one's sorting out. Is it empty? Might be empty. Anyway. Von Glasswicks. Hi, bro, Brazil. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hear from you. Hope things are good. So I'm just out doing my 10,000 steps, which I do every single day. I don't usually come live very often these days. Gets a bit repetitive for the same people. So I'll try and mix it up. Mentor Joe, do I watch football? No. I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not really interested in many sports. My son is, he's a big football fan. He likes to play football. It just doesn't interest me at all. In fact, watching TV doesn't really interest me. Mamadou, hey, how are you doing? No, it's not my birthday. Not for a long time. So this is Doncaster, or a very small part of Doncaster in the UK. Fancy Trump? How are you doing? Number 3, top fan, thank you so much. Alice, you're already better than most lives on here. Good views. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're well. So I'm in the UK. I do my daily steps every single day, and I've been doing them for 285 days now. 10,000 steps. I started on November 18th, I think, last year, or 19th, one of those. And just kept doing it. And then in recent months, I've started doing push-ups every day, a push-up challenge, and also doing like as many push-ups as I can. So there's 2 things with push-ups I'm doing, and obviously all the walking as well. But it feels good to be doing something for me, and that's kind of why I'm doing it. So we've got KFC. It's not got a very good reputation, that one. They're very slow, they miss things. Heading that way takes you into Doncaster town centre and past the prison. But this way is where I'm going today. There's a little bit of scenery, but it's nothing spectacular, but at least it's somewhere different from the norm and I'm getting out and about. Good on you, mate. I'm just here in New Zealand. I'm also on a bit of a fitness journey. Nice one, Alice. Hope things are going well. It's been a slow progression for me. It's not something I've just jumped straight into and like instantly going to the gym or instantly on the treadmill. I've kept it nice and simple. With this mindset, thinking, well, if it's simple and easy, I'm more likely to stick to it. I mean, I've done it before. If I ever see you on live, I'll come say hello. Hello! Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Fancy Tramp. Yeah. Thank you. So a long time ago, about 15 years ago, I was married. Probably a bit longer than that. And the marriage came to an end. But in the last few years, it were terrible. It was really bad. We were sleeping in separate rooms. I was sleeping downstairs on a mattress. And I was drinking heavily. Anyway, when we split up, I joined a gym. And I lost 5 stone. Which is what, £70, and I lost that in 3 months. So it was proper going at it heavy, but it felt amazing. It felt amazing. However, I never stuck to it. So I stuck to it for about 3 or 4 months. Morning, you alright? Good, thank you. So yeah, I mean, I've done all that. And my brain just tells me, well, if I do it again, would I stick to it? So that's what I'm concerned about. That's why I'm doing a different approach this time. Thanks, Fancy Tramp. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much. So yeah, I am trying to grow this channel. And I don't fully know the actual direction it's going. It's been a number of things. It's been a number of things, from walking every day, walking to different places. A few days ago, last week, we, my son and myself, went up Mam Tor, which is like a little mini mountain in Derbyshire. And that was really good fun. Really enjoyed that, going up Mam Tor. And I'd like to do more of that. But I'm also enjoying the walking. I'm also enjoying, well, basically everything what I'm doing, all the push-ups. So we've got a Morrison supermarket over there. And I think it was like a few weeks ago, there was a really bad fire. A van or a motorhome caught fire. And we were on holiday and I came back. Anyway, I've been in the petrol station yesterday to fill up. And I looked. And it's really bad. Half the roof is burnt away. All the petrol pumps all burnt. Well, that must have been quite a scary sort of thing. So where are you all from? Let me know in the comments where you're all from. "29 of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're from. Nice to see you. 22 of you now. Last time I came up here, there were some homeless people sleeping in tents around here. I don't think we're going to see a sunrise today. It's so cloudy. That's whatever sun we've got just over there. Happy days. Oh look, this is where the homeless. Oh my god, this was all grass. They've got rid of the grass and put this here to stop the homeless. That's quite sad. I mean, it's what they're doing. They're obviously dealing with a problem, but anyway, it is what it is. Oak Furniture Land. They just move on somewhere else, don't they? Come on guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribers. If you are interested in changing your life, becoming happier, becoming healthier, and that's the sort of thing I'm into. And hey, I like making money as well, so I'm more than happy to talk about money, but it's whether people want to listen or what have you. The main thing is all about becoming happier and healthier right now. But there's other ideas in my mind where I want to take the channel, like being happy overall, and there's a few sort of main parts of that. So you've got to deal with like wealth, health, happiness, relationships, and your finances, trying to get all them in one place, and also like the spiritual side of things as well, i.e. law of attraction, manifesting. So I've got quite a few interests in life. So this is called York Road, and yeah, we're heading in this direction. We're going to cut through into the estate very shortly, 5 minutes. Little industrial estate. We've got the range, we've got Wilson's Carpets, B&M. How are you all doing? Eh? So the range is quite popular. Bit of a garden centre section here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's back to work for a lot of people today. Yeah, we're definitely not seeing the sunrise today. Come on guys, drop me a comment. Whereabouts are you from? Excuse me. It's definitely cooling down. Oh. Back to work, back to reality. Kids are back to school. Well, my daughter's back tomorrow. Excuse me. They have what's called a teachers training day today, where the teachers go in and obviously just discuss what they're going to be doing. I don't know what goes off on a teachers training day. Maybe they drink cups of tea and eat biscuits. Who knows? Oh, God. Golly gosh, what's happening today? So, have you had a holiday this year? We went to Greece back in August. We went to Greece for 10 nights, which was really nice. And then we came back, and a week later my wife and my daughter, they went on another holiday with some friends, and they got back yesterday from Spain. So they had 7 nights in Spain. We myself and my son, we went up the Mamtor mountain, which was really good. Really amazing views. And I would love to do something like that again, so we shall see, we shall see. Hairdressers for sale. Okay. Right, sure, is that a little restaurant or something? Quite possibly. Anyway, so we're heading now, wherever we're heading. We're just cutting through the estate. We've got about 20 minutes cutting through the estate, and then we'll head back down onto Barnsley Road, which slowly takes us back down towards York Road, and then we sort of head back. That is the kind of route for today. It takes about an hour and a half, which is about 5 miles or 8 kilometres. Morning. Look at the rubbish here. Clothes, bags of clothes there. I remember this just being a patch of soil, and I remember the guys building this place. It's probably taken them a few years, but they've built it. It looks amazing now with all the drive, it's all finished. But yeah, that backs onto a garden over there, what I used to go and do a long time ago. Good morning, everybody. I'm out doing my 10,000 steps. How are you? This is day 285. So we are in sunny South Yorkshire, although it's not really sunny. It's forecast rain for later on. Not much we can do about that. But the rain is welcome, absolutely welcome for all the plants and the grass. Thank you for the likes. Is there anybody there? I can see that people are there, but nobody's commenting. See, everyone's dry, but it is starting to green up a little bit. We've had a few days of rain now. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it's a lot quieter here. We've just come off that busy road and it's a lot quieter. You can hear a pin drop. Anyway, it's Monday. Happy days. Mondays are beautiful. Every day is beautiful, to be fair. Morning. Yeah, we've had hosepipe bans most of summer, and that's a topic, isn't it? Hosepipe bans. Council, well, the governments and the councils basically say you cannot, well, the water board, isn't it? You've got to keep the water levels in check. I don't know how they would do it, but surely they should build more water reservoirs. You know, double the capacity. And then when it does rain, they're capturing more water. Less likely to have problems like this. I appreciate it costs a lot, but surely that's the way to go. We can't be having this every year. Some people's livelihoods depend on it. That's one of my customers over there, that house. Oh, happy days. No dog poo. Morning. Pretty. Thomas. Morning. How are you doing? How's life? Thank you for dropping in and saying a quick hello. I appreciate it. It's I've come this other way today, and I've just realised it's probably been 3 months since I've come this way. I thought I'd fancy it for a change. Hope you're well. So the Christmas decorations up. Still plenty of colour about. It's nice to see, because today it feels very autumnal. Excuse me. That's Laurel. Look how that's getting out of hand. Absolutely massive. I like that, that's nice. That is nice. Public house. We're losing pubs at an alarming rate. I mean, I don't drink. I haven't had a drink for about 20 months. Oh, good morning. Wasn't expecting that. Do you know, we're at the point now where it's like I'm getting really hot with this on, but if you don't wear one, then it's a little bit too cold. It's like that in-between point. And I don't like those thin jackets because they make you really sweaty. Right, bit more of an incline. We're still going up this sort of incline now. So go to the top of this road, turn right, and then we cut through the estate, and then that takes us to Barnsley Road. Whew. Monday morning. I appreciate all of you still being here. Thank you very much. So I'm in Doncaster, which is South Yorkshire. Oh, it gets your heart pumping. Going up hills, it gets the heart pumping. One of my customers over there. This is what a guy looks like going uphill. And I'm losing weight, and I'm 52. I'm not letting myself turn into a vegetable. Oh no. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? That's another one of my customers. It's reasonably green. I'm looking to see how green it is. To put I put some products on there a few weeks ago. But the problem is, there's been no rain. So I've gone from being someone that, yeah, I work outdoors, I'm on my feet, but then normally I just come home and I'll be on the laptop. But I've become this person who's walking every day to improve my fitness, to improve my health. And you know, slowly but surely, it's all about turning up every day, isn't it? Being consistent. And you will have many, many days where you're just not feeling it, can't be bothered. But you keep going. And this is why I chose walking, because it's one of the easiest things to do for most people. And some days you'll catch a morning sunrise and you think, yeah, it's beautiful. Other days, other people will say morning to you. And other days, dogs will wag their tail and come up to you. And it's all these little things that make you feel happy, that make you appreciate what you have got. There's always going to be somebody worse off than you. And there's always going to be somebody that's doing better than you, or you think so. But do you know what? Take everything away. As long as you've got happiness and peace, that really is all that matters. And that happiness and peace comes from gratitude, from being grateful for all the small things in your life. And it's it all started happening from my walking. Sounds stupid, but I normally come out for my walk about 5 o'clock in the morning, and usually I see the sun come up and I think, that's lovely, that's so special. And then I do walk past a couple of fields where there's some lovely views across the fields, and I think, that's beautiful. Paul Dillon, good day mate, how are you doing? From Australia. Nice to have you here, mate. Thank you very much for popping in. You'll be getting ready for your springtime then, getting ready to start things warming up for you. And we're obviously on the opposite scale of things. So yeah, from walking every day, I noticed the sun coming up. I always meet the same sort of few people who are out doing their walks, or they're walking the dogs when I go the other direction, and we always say morning to each other, and that's nice. You know, it costs nothing just to smile at someone and say morning. And so all these little things make you appreciate what you have got. And then, you know, I'm grateful for the fact that I've got a roof over my head. I'm grateful for the fact that I work. You know, it may not be, you may not have a job that you love, but you're putting money in the bank. You have a roof over your head. You know, you're feeding your family. And that's important. So it's being grateful, even if it's something you don't really want. But the gratitude lifts your mood and makes you feel good. Had enough. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, bless him. See what I mean? That's exactly what I'm saying. Just those little moments. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful flowers. All these things make you feel more grateful. And when you've got this grateful attitude, life improves. Just trust me on that. 285 days I've been doing this now, and my life has improved. It's a lot happier. I'm a lot less stressed. Too right, Paul. Cheers, mate. So yeah, go about your day today and find things that make you smile. Even if it's just a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, okay? You might have a memory of something and it made you think, oh, that were lovely. Oh, she was lovely. She was so kind. She was lovely. You know, yesterday was beautiful. We did this and we did that. You've got memories. You can always lift your mood. You can always elevate your mood by being grateful. And that will change your life. I swear. So we're about halfway through the walk now. Probably the furthest point away. About another 5 minutes through this estate, and then we get back onto the busy roads. Oh, so it was about 3 months since I've been up here. And the last time I came up here, where does that cut through, does it? Guess it does. Field, I think I know where that is. No, I've never been through there. But I'm going this way. But yeah, normally it's dark. It's quite funny. I have memories of lights, like some houses with funny lights and things. Especially around Christmas, there was one. They'd still got the Christmas lights up in like April. Morning, you alright? So yeah, happiness truly starts from within, with an attitude of gratitude. Okay. The last time I came down here, that house there was having the extension built, and it doesn't seem to have got much further. Although it's got windows in now, but that's 3 months. They're obviously doing it in stages. That's fine. You get there, don't you? You make a bit of money, you do a bit more. You make a bit of money, you do a bit more. you know, because I'm losing weight, this is funny. You're going to laugh. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. I'm at the point now where I need to put another hole in my belt. And one of the notches, they're loose and they keep trying to come down. My trousers keep trying to come down, my jeans. So that's what's happening today. I'll keep pulling them up. But if I go to the next notch, it's too tight. Anyway, so when we get around this corner, we'll be on this last little road before we head up to the Barnsley Road itself, and then it's busy all the way back. Doggy doos, dog grooming, and then there's a barber's. I hope it's not the same guy using the same same stuff. Can you imagine? They do the dog and then they come and do your hair. That would be quite funny. Just for fun. Just for fun. Are we talking about the walking? Now I've been walking every day now for 285 days, 10,000 steps, which is about 5 miles or 8 kilometres. But yeah, them two shops, it's quite funny. There's a dog grooming salon right next to a barber's, and they'll use they use similar tools, won't they? Similar tools. You know, this house here, this used to be one of my customers, and I used to cut this hedge. The guy actually passed away. He was only young, he was only in his 40s. He had cancer. You'll see some purple slate. There was about 4 or 5 ton of purple slate. I actually put all that in there. But anyway, he died about 6 years ago. And then, yeah, I stopped going. And the last few years, she's met someone else. And they've got married. It seems lovely. And I remember the 2 kids. They were really small at the time, but they're growing up now to be lovely. Greetings from Belgium. Hello, hello. Thank you, the number 3 top fan, Dieter. I appreciate you being here. Oh, you put yes. Yeah, I was just sick of my life. So in my life, I work around chemicals all day, a lot. And in the last few years, I started thinking more about my health and how it could be affecting my health. And I'm thinking I'd like to not be around the chemicals quite so much. Plus, I lost my sister. My sister died about 1.5 years ago, just over 1.5 years. She was 53. She had cancer. And so you think about your life and you think, well, I want to make a change. And so I thought to myself, because, so I'll tell you where I'm at. So I've got my business, which is lawn care, which I enjoy. But I also started a YouTube channel around the business, teaching people how to get their lawns looking nice. And that's gone really, really well. Now, for example, if I could do that and this, that would be like a good sort of next step. Because it means that I'm only handling chemicals when I'm doing something on my lawn and putting it on YouTube, rather than handling chemicals 20 times a day for 20 different customers a day. It's just maybe once or twice a week, so it's an improvement. And so I wasn't thinking of that, but it's become part of the idea that maybe I could do walking and fitness and health and talk about stuff like that on YouTube, and maybe build this channel up. So that's basically where I'm at the minute. The hope and dream is that one day this will become a full-time thing, or at least a part-time thing, and I could always coincide it with my other YouTube channel. So, you know, that's the hope anyway. It's just moving from a position of exposure to chemicals to a position where there's less chemical exposure, but it's more on my own terms, if you know what I'm saying. In my business we've got nearly 600 customers, and it's hard trying to juggle and manage them all, but it is what it is. I built the business up and it's doing well. So yes, it's all about changing what I do to create an income, really. But at the same time, if I'm becoming healthier, then I'm really happy, because it's a good thing. And I'm happy with how the direction of this channel is actually going. But it's been one of discovery, and I'm learning, you know, that along the way, what it does for you. Morning. Oh, hello. Bless. There you go, that's another one of those happy moments. That made me smile. They were lovely. Absolutely lovely, that dog. Bless. Oh, I keep having to pull my jeans up. I'm going to have to make another hole. Another hole in my belt. So we have the famous Aldi, which just seem to be everywhere. Even when you go on holiday abroad to another country, they seem to have Aldis. Spain. In fact, I'm sure I saw one in Greece. There's an interesting looking church down here, you'll see in a few minutes. Where am I running now? I'm still in Doncaster, my friend. I'm walking at the moment. I haven't started any running as yet. This is that church. I just find it right interesting, the design of it. I'll try and hold my phone still. Yeah, still in sunny Doncaster. But I've started expanding and doing other things as well. If you look at some of my other videos, you'll see last week I hiked up something called Mam Tor, which is in the Derbyshire Peak District. It's not really a mountain, but it's a really big hill. But really enjoyed that. I think it's about 500 metres high. But that was such good fun. I went with my son last Friday, actually. Yeah, Friday last week. And that was really, really good. And so I'm going to start doing little bits more like that. But sadly, there's nothing really on my doorstep like that. So we've got a bit of a journey to get there. But yeah, let's see what happens. So we've got a Tesco, a Subway, chemist, a charity shop and Domino's. And then that's like a woodyard, Jewson. Next to that is the police station. South Yorkshire Police, Davy's house. Anyway, what time are we on? 7:15. 7:15 in the morning on a beautiful Monday morning. You know, you could wake up and say, oh, it's Monday, I hate Mondays. Or you can wake up and say, do you know what? It's a beautiful day. And suddenly, how you think and how you feel changes. Because you're being more positive, aren't you? You're being a lot more positive minded about things. So you say, today's going to be a great day. Every day's amazing. It's all about positive mindset. It really, really is. Oh, I'm sick of this with my jeans. The sun in. Been in there a couple of times, quite nice. Please give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you're into this sort of thing. I mean, I'm open to walking around lots of different places in time, in the future. Almost like travel walking. Andy, hello from Canada. How are you doing, mate? I hope that's a Canada flag. I'm not very good on flags, but I believe it's Canada. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Yes. Unfortunately, it stays like this for probably the next 6 months now, until next spring. We'll have some nice days yet, still. We're not over summer yet. So this is now York Road. We've just come down Barnsley Road. Joinery, York Road, Golden Cod, fish and chips. And I'm just heading straight down there. And then at the bottom of there I'll turn right and head home. I've probably got about 20-25 minutes left on this walk. Okay, do I dare cross over? Okay, I'm gonna jump across. York Bar, Working Men's Club. Don't see many of them about now, do you? Working men's clubs. Which is a shame. I suppose it's part of your growing up, working men's clubs. Not that I used to go in them, but I remember them. And in fact, something very similar. Someone in the family, the dad, has got a canal boat, and they've got a little lock-up yard, and you have to have a code to get in. And we went in there a few weeks ago because it was his 80th birthday. But all the people that own the canal boats, they all go in there, and there's a little clubhouse in there, like a working men's club. And it was crazy how cheap it was. Absolutely crazy. I mean, you go to a proper pub and a drink of pop, Coca-Cola, whatever, might cost you £2, £3, £4. But you go in there and it's like £1.20 or something. It's just crazy. But they're more about the members, aren't they, rather than profit. But that's a good thing. Rob Joe, right, I'll be in Siam for a couple of weeks, in a few weeks. I'm from Piedmont, Italy, near the border with France. Very nice. Very nice, Rob Joe. Siam, is that Newcastle way, isn't it? Newcastle. Tyneside. I might be wrong, but I'm sure that's where it is. So this is where we came up earlier. Right, I need to cross over here. So there's a funeral directors behind me, and then there's a place to get your wedding dresses from here, which we came past earlier, prom dresses. You know, they've been there for decades. Yeah, near Sunderland, yeah. I've heard of it. We were up that way. Oh gosh. Was it last year when Pink was singing? No, where am I thinking? Where am I thinking? Anyway, we were up that way for something, I can't think. I'm getting confused with a couple of different things. Not to worry. Wendy, out about Donny again. Good morning, Wendy, how are you doing? Wendy's originally from Donny. I've got about 20 minutes left, Wendy. I'm just coming down York Road, which is on my left. Getting to the bottom of there. You know where the big roundabout is. And then you can go left over the main bridge, or you can go straight on towards the prison. But I'm not going that way, I'm going to be turning right. I should probably do more lives, Wendy. I don't do enough. Months ago, I used to do them every day, and there was always a decent number of people coming on. So I thought I'll keep it going because it's interesting for people. But then the numbers started going down, and I think it's because it's doing the same route, doing the same things. And I thought I'll just give it a break for a bit just to make it interesting. But people are here, and I appreciate all of you. Great, thanks. 6:23 in New Zealand. There's someone else on here from New Zealand, or there was earlier. Well, Paul Dillon's from Australia. So yeah, this is York Road. I came up here earlier. So Wendy, did you emigrate there then? Rob Joe, you'll be in Siam and Hartlepool and Scarborough. Whitby, York. Yeah, So Whitby's lovely, and in fact someone in our family owns a cafe in Whitby, and it's won lots of awards, business awards and all sorts of awards. It's, what's it called now? Oh my god. Hetty and Betty. It's called Hetty and Betty, and it's on Baxter Gate. And it's a dog-friendly cafe. But they do weddings now. They've just got a license to do weddings upstairs. So they can actually do the ceremonies. I see. Icositetrahedron. How's it going? I'm good, how are you? Icositetrahedron. Yeah. Wendy, emigrated in 2006. Wow. Wow, what's that? 19 years. 19 years. Do you know, when I was 17, yeah, one of my friends emigrated to Australia. His name was Lee. Can't remember his name now, his surname, but Lee. Yeah, he emigrated. I guess lots of people do. Weather's looking grim. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame today. I was hoping for the... Normally, if it's a nice day, you can see a beautiful sunrise over there. But it's not to happen. Feel the nostalgia of English pubs, best place for drinking. Yeah, it is. Although it doesn't really bother me too much personally. Right. Must be fun too, not all BAS. I know I've never emigrated either. I mean, I'm born and bred in a little town called Mansfield, near Nottingham, and lived there all my life. But I've lived here in Doncaster now for about 15 years. After I met my partner, who's now my wife. Do I like potatoes? Yes, I like potatoes. Potatoes are lovely. Breakfast. So for many years, like most of my life, it's always been toast. Always. And since I've been trying to become healthier, I really do enjoy now Greek yogurt with a few grapes and a few nuts and raisins. So that's a lot of the time, that is what I'll have. I still have a bit of toast from time to time, but it's nowhere near as much as what I used to. But mostly it's a lot healthier. Sometimes I'll have eggs. Sometimes I'll have like crab sticks, which is fish. So it's changed. The diet's definitely changed. It's not perfect at all, but it's definitely improved. And better than what it was. Imagine living for a year in totally different culture like Japan or Kazakhstan. I know, and integrating and making friends and just being part of it. It would be pretty amazing. Because if you go on holiday for 2 weeks, it's just not enough, is it? You sort of get to see things. You're rushing around trying to see as many, you know, landmarks and sites and things. But you don't really sort of ever truly integrate on a holiday. Wendy, been watching a few of your shorts doing press ups. Impressive. Thank you. I'll be honest with you. I don't find them easy. I can get up to about 20. Occasionally, some days, I don't know how or why, but some days I've done about 28. But then other days I get to 13 and I'm really struggling. But I always try and push through and get to 20 at least. And it is what it is. It is what it is, but you know what? It's a long, slow journey, isn't it? Everybody with the internet expects everything to happen straight away. Oh. Do you know what? I am ready for a coffee. I'm ready to go home, put the kettle on, have a coffee. Should be home in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. We're not far now. Just look at the rubbish here, it's shocking. Coffee, am I even British? I'm sorry. I used to drink tea a lot. I did. It's a funny story. I'd always drunk tea growing up. And I went to work one day and they ran out of tea bags. And it was a cold day. And they'd run out of tea bags. And there was only coffee. I said, go on then, I'll have a coffee. It's the first time I'd ever had one. And I put 2 sugars in. And I thought, do you know what? It's not actually too bad. And I ended up drinking coffee ever since then. But I do like tea, I just don't really drink it much these days. Rob Joe, enjoy the walk. See you next time, Rob Joe. Thank you, my friend. If I don't hear from you again, have a wonderful time when you come over, and I hope you get to enjoy these wonderful places. Make some memories. Life's for living, guys. Life is for living. We don't know how long we've got left on this planet. So learn to be happy, learn to be kind, learn to help others, and learn to feel gratitude. Because at the end of the day, what you'll find is that happiness and peace is really all you'll ever need. And trust me, I'm very motivated by money. I've always been interested in making money and trying to build businesses, which I've done. But when it comes to it, happiness cannot be beaten. Okay, so that goes into town there, but I'm not going that way, so I'm now heading this way. And if you've been on here from the beginning, you'll notice I came down this morning past the KFC. We'll use it if we have to, but it's not the best one. They're very, when you talk to them on the speakerphone, they're very much trying to rush you. And they talk like so fast compared to other places. I mean, you know, It's crazy. Your great aunt passed away today. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. So I say just live every day. Live your days and be happy. Because you don't know how long you've got left. Smile at someone. That's your task for today. Is to smile and say hello to somebody. And notice how you feel inside. But this one needs doing as well. That needs a good tidy up. That one's empty. I don't know if this one's empty. Oh, not that one. There's another one further up here. Morning. Oh, this is that one, I think. When I came down there this morning, there was a garden, and it was seriously overgrown. I can't see it now. Do I believe in an afterlife? I don't really know 100%, and none of us will really know, but these last couple of years I've got an interest in manifesting the law of attraction, and I believe that there's like an energy all around everybody and everything and within everything, and I believe that when we die we return to energy. Oh, this is that one. I'm guessing it's empty, but look at that. That needs sorting out. I feel like sorting that out for them. But there was a story a couple of weeks ago. Ian, how are you doing? Yeah, there was a story a couple of weeks ago, Ico, where scientists have somehow measured something. I don't know how they've done it, but they measured this. Don't know how they do it, but basically they measured this thing, which meant that the how can I say this without sounding ridiculous? Somehow an energy comes out of your body when you've died, and this energy ended up in like another galaxy, and they actually tracked it. I don't know how they did it, but they tracked it. Wendy, Spike Milligan wrote a fabulous poem about a smile being infectious. It so is. And this is what I'm interested in, is all about happiness. And yet all we hear, or at least in the UK here, it's all doom and gloom all the time, the news. That's why you should never really look at it. So this is Sprotborough Road, another part of Doncaster. This is the general area of where I live. Anyway, a couple more minutes, guys, and I'm going to end the live stream. It's just to protect where I live, really, more than anything. Can't give the game away. How busy this road is. This is what it's like. And then when I'm out doing my morning walk, I'm looking if I see 3 or 4 cars. Right, folks, I'm going to bid you farewell, but I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me on today's walk. My house is around the corner, so I'm going to end the live stream. Still plenty of colour, look. Keep the vibes high and have a fab day. Thank you, Wendy. Catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Please give us a thumbs up, and if this is your sort of thing, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.